Yo, yo, yo. What is up? Wow. Wow. Hold up. I should have fixed that before starting. Oh gosh. Alright. Wow, my hair is messy. Wow, it is a Monday. What is up, everyone? Smiling Squash here, back with another live stream. And today, we're back with some more Minecraft. I haven't done any off-camera work just because I'm still not living in my house yet. We're still figuring out the mold situation. I've never dealt with mold, and we're planning on like there's like a certain concoction you can get, like make at home DIY, where it takes care of it just fine. We're planning on doing that. But like, yeah, I'm still not living in my house. Living like 5-10 minutes down the road from my house at my sister-in-law's. We'll be back soon. Just not this week. um, Hopefully everyone's Monday was good. If not, I feel it. I'm with you. Today wasn't a bad day. It started good, and then I don't know. Here's my day. It wasn't bad. It was just like, I'll explain. So I was at work. My daughter hasn't been feeling great. My wife and I only have one car at the moment, and I had the car, and my daughter hasn't been feeling the greatest. She woke up a couple times screaming her head off. She's been extra fussy for some reason. We don't know if she's sick or it's like a teething fever. She was at daycare today, and they said that we had to come pick her up because she had diarrhea 3 times in a single hour. They're like, yeah, we gotta keep the other kids, healthy. And just in case it is something, she's gotta stay home. She can't, and she can't have the symptoms for 24 hours. Then she can come back. And it's like, that wasn't stressful. Well, it was stressful, but like, understandable. I had to rush over there. What made it stressful was I don't know what's going on with schools in my area where I, hang out at in my state, but I work at Chick-fil-A for anyone watching who doesn't know. We get busy. Not on Mondays, usually. In the summer, pretty much every day we're busy. But, weekends we're extremely busy. In the winters, we're just busy. But, like, it's not summer yet. It was warmer weather, but I don't know what happened. But it was almost like everyone in high school decided to skip. And it wasn't just one school. It was like a few different schools. We had high schoolers coming from. I could tell from their high school merch they were wearing. That's how I know. But it's like several different schools decided, like the students decided, oh, we're not going to school today. On the same day. It was almost like it was planned. The drive-through was almost wrapped around the building. I know about senior skip at Callio, but it's almost like every high school planned it on one single day. Like all the high schools were in on it. Seniors are almost done with school. However, when we did our senior skip day at my school, I didn't come across other seniors from other schools. All the seniors weren't out at the same time. It was weird. I don't know. My school, at least, it wasn't a set day. I don't know. We got the pick. We got the pick, kind of. I don't know. Maybe they changed it and it is a set day. And if so, they suck. They suck. They absolutely are awful for doing that. Yeah. It was insane. And, I got a call in the middle of all this hubbub going on. I was in the dining room. I had to clean it. I had to keep it clean. And I got a call from my wife saying, like, hey, you got to pick our daughter up, which I was okay with. I went to my supervisor, and they're like, you're going to have to stay an hour. And it's like, I can't. And it caused, like, a lot of frustration for them. Some people seemed frustrated with me, but, like, others were understanding, of course. But it's like, geez, I don't usually call out of work or, like, leave work early without any notice. This is the first time it happened. Bound to happen again, because this is a family emergency. Family emergencies happen. But, like, dang. That's how my day was stressful. It was like, I don't like disappointing people, and I felt like I disappointed a lot of people. Yeah, that's my mindset. I just hate disappointing people. And Agent Watch, it's not a boss. It's a supervisor. My boss was not there. But he would be really understanding because my boss is also a dad. And he's actually a really cool guy. I read a story of someone whose boss expected them to be on a Zoom call while in labor. What? Okay. Respectfully, I quit at that point. Jeez. No. Alright, so last quarter, we were kind of behind, and you just hear her going, like giving birth. Ah! I'm sorry, can you keep it down? We're trying to have a business meeting. Okay? You're being very disruptive. Keep it down. I'll give you the front row seat if you catch my baby. Oh my gosh, Patricia, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were giving birth. Is it a boy or a girl? I can't see. I can't really see. Is it a boy or a girl? Patricia, show me! Show me! I'm your boss. I'm basically the second father. My boss offered to drive me home when I was sick. Ah, that's a nice boss. See, my boss, in this situation, it was not my boss. It was a supervisor. Slash manager. I don't really know what to call him. Try not to work for human bosses, and this is why it is very rare to have good bosses and managers. That is very true. My last job before Chick-fil-A, I was like a fire alarm technician, which means you go around testing fire alarms and also fixing them if there's problems. That is the area of expertise that I failed at. And my boss failed to understand this. And, like, in order to learn certain things, I had to pay, like, a ton of money that I didn't have, but I was expected to pay it. And it's like, yeah. She also, like, when I was going through some pretty hard emotional times, I, like, told them about it. And they basically disregarded everything I said and thought I was coming up with excuses for different things. Like, when I was at work at this job, I should have quit earlier. I ended up getting fired, but I should have quit way before I got fired, because I knew it was a job that wasn't fit right for me. But I felt bad and loved the employees that I wanted to stay despite my boss being kind of awful. And what ended up happening was I became so emotionally exhausted, and it was like a depression, but it wasn't really depression. It was just an overwhelming sense of exhaustion from doing something that I knew I didn't want to do, but had to do it, but I made myself do it anyway. To where also my schedule was all over the place. Sometimes I'd wake up super early, sometimes I'd wake up later in the day, sometimes I'd have an 18-hour day, because my boss wanted to have us working and, like, doing stuff because she wanted money and didn't care about our well-being. And, yeah. And, yeah, eventually, because of this overwhelming sense of exhaustion, there was one time I had to wake up for my alarm. I didn't even hear my alarm, which usually I do hear alarms when I use them. And I had to wake up at 3 in the morning to get to a place. And I woke up at like 9 in the morning, and she was super ticked off. Wow, I gave away my old boss's gender, but yeah, they weren't too happy about that. And I tried telling them what was going on, and they didn't believe me. So yeah, that's an awful boss. My current boss is fantastic. Anyway, this has been a great conversation, but we're here to play Minecraft. And we're here to escape our hard knock life. And we're here to have some fun. A little bit of escapism. Please follow me on my social media handles. Smash the living heck out of the like button. Subscribe. However, your viewership is much appreciated in itself. So if you're just here to watch, you've already done enough. I'm just suggesting the other stuff. Thank you for watching. We're here to create a positive and chill atmosphere. And, have some fun. Have some good conversations, obviously. Which is what we've been doing. But, yeah. And then, we also have a Discord server down below if you want to join the community. This week, there isn't going to be a game night because I have something going on this weekend. On Saturday when we usually do game night. So no game night this weekend. Sorry, guys. But, it'll be resuming the rest of the month. So, you have that to look forward to. This will be a time I love playing on our Minecraft server, but we gotta differentiate. We gotta choose another game. I feel like so maybe we'll have a vote in our Discord server for the next game. That's not to say we won't come back to the Minecraft server. We will. We're all Minecraft fans in my Discord server, so we'll come back to it. Anywho, let's play some Minecraft. Last episode, we were working on gathering stuff for our enchantment room. This episode, we're going to continue that. Except we're going to be going to the nether. Eh. I try not to work for human bosses, and this is why. It is very rare to have good bosses and managers. Just needed proof you were actually having your baby. Well, I'll send you the placenta. Oh my word. When my mom's mom died, we drove to Louisiana to deal with her house. She had the time confirmed off. We were halfway out of Colorado when her boss called and changed her mind? You can't change your mind? What the heck? My mother was like, well, I guess I quit then. We're already 4 hours away. Dang. What? You can't just change your mind on the dot when you're driving all the way to Louisiana. Jeez. That kind of happened to me once. I left for a week-long retreat on the other side of the state, and they called to see when I was coming in, and I was like, in 7 days. Oh, man. I triple-checked and asked my boss. She said the time was confirmed in the system. So I left, and then they called. Apparently, she didn't put my request in and lied. Dang. Yes, I did quit. Yeah. I do remember that. That's too bad, so sad. Bye. How's the hardcore challenge video going? I haven't been home to edit it. So sadly, it's still in the beginning phases. I am working on it. I swear. I swear I am. I promise. We all carpooled. There was no way we were turning around. Yeah. I did some luminal photography today, which was a fun Ooh. Luminal photography. Let me see what that is. Liminal photography. Ooh, okay, yeah. I think you're talking about liminal. We should all play Stardew Valley? Alright, let's do it. She's my wife. Haley's my wife, don't take her. Alright. Haley's off limits. You can have her. You can have her. I don't want her. I've only ever dated Sebastian in my 4 years of playing Stardew. I've literally never tried dating anyone else. I've never only ever dated Sebi and Shane. Honestly, I'd like to see the endings of the others. I made my child with Sebastian cry by giving him void mail. But it's okay. My child loves obsidian, so I made him happy. Oh my gosh. I never abandoned my bae, my boo Haley. My bae, my boo, my G. My one and only G. Baby. It's what I like to see. Play her like a DVD. Or a CD. Boom. Ooh. I want to show you guys something that I was able to figure out off camera for a little bit before a stream last week. Ta-da! It blocks the view of my house, which I'm going to have to work on. Don't really like it, blocking the view, but I was able to get some cherry blossoms to grow. Figured out the spacing that it needs. And so, yeah. Adds to the effect. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna try to plant some more. But I'm gonna work on moving this over so that we don't have it blocking the view of the house. Because I loved seeing my house from over there. And now it's blocking it. I'm going for aesthetics here. Alright. Let's see. I was working on my farm. We have wheat. We have carrots. I was about to call it corn. We have potatoes now. I'm going to have to work on some lighting here. Oh, wait. But yeah, we're working on expanding our farm items. We still grow beets over here, and watermelon and pumpkins. I'm thinking watermelon and pumpkins will stay over here. And then at some point, maybe somewhere over there, maybe, I'm gonna put my my berries. Yeah, my berries. Yeah, we gotta grow some berries or something. Somewhere. But yeah. Wait, I keep forgetting I need to put all this stuff away. Move that. Ooh, wait, no. And wait. There we go. Excuse me. I'm the gay member of the group. Haley will always be mine. I married Alex once. Yikes. No, never again. I've been hearing from a lot of people, don't date Alex. So, I mean, yeah. I won't touch him either. That sounded wrong. Don't take that out of context. Cherry blossoms! My favorite. Yeah, dude, cherry blossoms cherry blossoms are my favorite, so they're definitely going in here. I want to add more ambience to this area, and they add a lot of ambience. I'm also getting back into anime thanks to my wife, so I want the cherry blossom ambience or ambiance, whatever you want to call it. It adds to like the lushness, I feel like. I just gotta move that tree. Hopefully I don't die to the Ender Dragon, because I think what I'm gonna be doing is, once I die to the Ender Dragon, I kind of leave the world alone that I was in. Into sight. Which chest is that in? In here. Oh. Just throw that into the fire. Destroy it! It's here though! Tough. That's my tough chest. It's a tough little boy. That's one tough little man. Ford built for tough. If you ever fought the Ender Dragon in the end, and you won, you know what it's like to drive a Ford F-150 in Minecraft. I'm just kidding. Ford built for tough. If you ever gone to the nether and you got attacked by this weird squid-like creature that people call the ghast, and you try to convince people, and you try to tell people that it don't exist, but they say otherwise, boy, you know what it's like to drive a Ford F-150. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, no sugar. Stop making sugar. Stop it. See how this machine's working. It's working pretty good. It's working pretty good. Nice. Alright. Auto-crafted all of it into paper. Let's do it. Heck yeah. Alright. Not really getting nothing over here. I'm not getting any leather over there. That sucks. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna come back for that. Now before I go down there, I'm gonna put my sword away, Because I don't want to lose that thing. I don't want to lose this thing. I don't know. It might just be me, but like, holy crap. What happened to... What happened to Calliope? We had a revival. Oh, did you spam messages? Or was it all caps? I'm so confused. What happened? Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna use my bow. I'm gonna use my bow. Here, actually. I don't feel like going all the way down there. I'm gonna put it right there. Baby, I'm sorry. I don't want to put you away. Gosh. Guys, I disappeared. Calliope messed with the gods. Genesis tried to silence me because she wanted to steal Haley. Hashtag canceled. Hashtag woke. Hashtag far right. That's what I'm saying. Keep the politics out of this. Jeez. I'm trying to have a chill moment, Genesis. Gosh. Genesis. I can't believe it. Good Lord. I forgot I'm not wearing any gold. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back. Get my gold helmet or something. I totally forgot about that. That's my bait. We're having a little delays, guys. I'm sorry. I'm kind of dumb sometimes. Why did I completely blank about that? Jeez. Protection, fire protection, blast protection, protection, parental protection. Wait. Why did they attack me? I had gold boots on. Huh. Huh. Weird. Huh. It's kind of odd. Huh. It's kind of weird. Kinda gay. No, just kidding. I'm joking. It was a simple joke. Jeez. I think those piglin boys like me a little too much. Can you, like, get out? Your brothers are over there. You're ruining my chunk loader by not letting it go in. You wrecked it! You wrecked it! There we go. Alright. Now that that debacle's kind of taken care of, we can now, let's see. We got to take care of this Crimson Forest. Right? Crimson... It's mostly Crimson Wood. And Weeping Vines and all that. Yeah. So we get to chop down some wood. We're doing the Lord's work down here in hell, and we're getting rid of the hellish shrubbery. You know, because it's my divine ordainment to keep up with the betterment of God's creation and trying to drive people more towards Christ. Excuse me, my lord. That was the little bit of sin in me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.